It seems like you are interested in learning about Stoicism and how it can help you master yourself. Stoicism is a school of philosophy that teaches how to live a virtuous, rational, and serene life in harmony with nature and reason. Seneca was one of the most influential Stoic philosophers, who wrote many letters and essays on various topics related to ethics, psychology, and politics. Here are 15 Stoic tips for mastering yourself, based on Seneca's writings. 1. Be grateful for what you have. Seneca said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future, not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient, for he that is so wants nothing." 2. Practice self-control. Seneca said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." He advised to avoid excesses in food, drink, sex, and other pleasures, and to exercise moderation and discipline in all things. 3. Choose your influences wisely. Seneca said, "Associate with people who are likely to improve you. Welcome those whom you yourself can improve. The process is a mutual one. Men learn as they teach." He also warned against the corrupting effects of bad company, flattery, and popular opinion. 4. Face your challenges with courage. Seneca said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." He encouraged to view obstacles as opportunities for growth and learning, and to embrace adversity as a way to test and improve oneself. 5. Cultivate a resilient mindset. Seneca said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." He taught how to use reason and logic to overcome negative emotions such as fear, anger, grief, and envy, and to focus on what is in our control rather than what is not. 6. Embrace your vulnerability. Seneca said, "He who fears death will never do anything worthy of a living man." He urged to accept the inevitability of death and to live each day as if it were the last, without being attached to worldly possessions, fame, or fortune. 7. Practice gratitude. Seneca said, "The wise man is content with his lot, whatever it may be, without wishing for what he has not." He suggested to be thankful for the gifts of nature, such as health, beauty, intelligence, and friendship, and to appreciate the simple joys of life, such as reading, writing, and conversation. 8. Live in alignment with your values. Seneca said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." He advocated living according to the principles of wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance, and avoiding the vices of greed, injustice, cowardice, and intemperance. 9. Learn from the best. Seneca said, "We should hunt out the helpful pieces of teaching and the spirited and noble-minded sayings which are capable of immediate practical application, not far-fetched or archaic expressions or extravagant metaphors and figures of speech, and learn them so well that words become works." He recommended studying the works of the great philosophers, poets, and statesmen, and emulating their examples. 10. Be humble and open-minded. Seneca said, "The first step in a person's salvation is knowledge of their sin." He advised being aware of one's own faults and limitations, and being willing to learn from others, especially from those who disagree with us. 11. Be generous and kind. Seneca said, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for a kindness." He encouraged sharing our wealth, knowledge, and time with others, and helping those in need without expecting anything in return. 12. Seek wisdom, not knowledge. Seneca said, "The point is not how long you live, but how nobly you live." He distinguished between the superficial knowledge of facts and figures and the profound wisdom of life and morals, and urged pursuing the latter rather than the former. 13. Be consistent and reliable. Seneca said, "What you think of yourself is much more important than what others think of you." He stressed the importance of having a clear and coherent identity, and of living in harmony with one's own conscience and convictions regardless of external circumstances or opinions. 14. Be flexible and adaptable. Seneca said, "The pressure of adversity does not affect the mind of the brave man. It is more powerful than external circumstances." He emphasized the ability to adjust and cope with changing situations and to make the best of what is available, rather than complaining or regretting. 15. Be a lifelong learner. Seneca said, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." He advocated never stopping seeking new knowledge, skills, and experiences, and always striving for improvement and excellence. 16. Be mindful of your thoughts and actions. Seneca said, "The mind that is anxious about future events is miserable." He taught how to practice mindfulness, which is the awareness of one's present thoughts, feelings, and sensations, without judgment or attachment. He believed that mindfulness can help us avoid unnecessary worries, regrets, and distractions, and focus on what is truly important and meaningful. 17. Be self-sufficient and independent. Seneca said, "It is the power of the mind to be unconquerable." He advocated to rely on one's own inner resources rather than external ones for happiness and fulfillment. He argued that the more we depend on others, the more we lose our freedom and dignity. He encouraged to cultivate a sense of self-sufficiency and independence, which can make us resilient and confident in any situation. 18. Be compassionate and forgiving. Seneca said, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay." He advised to control and overcome one's anger, which he considered to be a destructive and irrational emotion. He suggested to use reason and empathy to understand the motives and feelings of others, and to be compassionate and forgiving, rather than vengeful and resentful. He claimed that this can lead to peace and harmony, both within oneself and with others. 19. Be a lifelong learner. For example, do not stop seeking new knowledge, skills, and experiences. Instead, always strive for improvement and excellence, and keep learning how to live. 20. Be happy. For example, do not let external things or events affect your inner peace and joy. Instead, find happiness within yourself by living a virtuous, rational, and serene life in harmony with nature and reason. I hope these tips will help you improve yourself and live your life better. If you benefited from this video, please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. You can find more Stoic philosophy videos on my channel. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.